Good evening, everyone. So today I will be explaining on a very mini project I have made. That is on file upload, handling CSV file using Django as well as Ajax. Okay, so before this is my project structure, and I have given a name iris dataset because I have downloaded a CSV file which is an iris dataset from kaggle.com. As you know, Kaggle is uh, uh, a well-known website where you can download so many datas in the form of CSV format, and that is used in data science and machine learning, data analysis model. From there, I have downloaded a CSV file. Well, I can show you the CSV file. Okay, before that, let's just show you how it's worked. Okay, my server is running, and if I do CLS, okay, it's running. Python manage.py run server. So this is my website. As you can see, it's a very basic. So over here that I have shown, this is home and this is category. So in the home, if I choose a CSV file, which is iris, see, I have downloaded this whole data set from the kaggle.com website. So if I select this iris and I do submit, so here you can see I have over 150 data is uploaded over here is showing. And these are the various column names. Just a second. Over here, you can see there are all total 6 columns. Along with these are all the column names and with the species. So over here, total 3 species are there for the flower. Basically, this is a data, the whole data for iris flower. And 3 species are there under this iris flower. One is setosa, another is versicolor, and the third one is virginic. These 3 species are there, and respective species have its own width, length, and petal width. Okay. Now, what I did over here is, as you can see, there are 150 datas are there, under which Setosa has 50 datas, Virginica has 50 datas, and Versicolor has 50 datas. Each species has its own 50 datas. Each overall it's making 150. So now if I go to the category, you can see 3 species have already come over here. And if I select any one, let's go to the Setosa, and if I hit submit. So you can see here, Setosa has 50 sets, so 50 datas are showing only for the Setosa. Now, if I click on versicolor, if I do submit, the data, the whole table immediately change to versicolor, and you can see total 50 sets are there from 51 to 100. Now, this is one that I have added. Another feature that I've added is I have implemented Ajax over here. Now, what is Ajax is doing is that whenever, as you can see, I'm clicking the button, okay, the page is not getting reloaded. How you will understood that? Let's go, okay, first see over here only. Just notice this part. If I click on, let's say, Virginica, and if I click submit button, the data will appear over here immediately, but this page will not reload it. So keep an eye over here. If I click on the submit button, you can see the whole data changed and the page has not been reloaded. Same over here. If I do, okay, the data has gone. So if I upload it, the page will not reload it. So if I upload it again, I do the submit, see the page has not been reloaded. So I have implemented Ajax over here. Okay, so I hope you understood the overall thing. Well, this part is not working, but it's just a nav part that I've added. Okay, just to show home and category and this part. Let's come to the project structure. So this is my project structure. As you can see, Irish data, I have given a project name, Irish data. Over here, these file will come, and then the app name is file over here. Let's go to the template part. As you can see, this template, it is coming from here, file, and I have given for this page upload. So for upload, this is the template page. For category, this is the template page. And this is the base template, and this is for nav bar. So this is my whole overall structure for the template part. And if I come over here to the file, okay, media is for when I will upload all the CSV file. This will come under media. So there is view. Let's come over here in the view section. So this is the part where, well, I have implemented the whole thing using pandas. Okay, using pandas, because as you know, if I use pandas, it is much more flexible than file handling, which we all have read in Python. So pandas is much more flexible than CSV library. So with pandas, as you can see, I have did the whole thing. This function is for upload file. This function is for species by category. If I come under the upload file, well, this is a part where I have written both the functionality for uploading the file and for choosing the category. Now let's open the upload HTML. So what is this page mean? This is an overall form tag. Well, this part you can see right over here. If I hit the refresh button, this is the page that you can see, and it is coming from here. Okay. Okay, just a second. Okay. So this is a form form, and this is the input for the file, and this is the submit button. So when user will upload a file and hit the submit button, as you can see, this is the ID for the submit button. Okay, so immediately the request will go to the upload button, this part. So over here, upload.js. Over here, I have created a jQuery method, which is dot click method, which is for event handling, right? This is coming up under the jQuery. So jQuery has this beautiful dot click method, which will work when there will be a button. When a user will hit any button for submit or for anything, when user will for it may be edit button, delete button, or registration button. When there will be a button, so a function will be invoked in JavaScript, that is dot click function, which is coming under the jQuery. So inside the jQuery, I have written the whole functionality and I have implemented the Ajax here. So when the submit button will be pressed, this function will be called along with the Ajax. So it is taking, so over here I have used a form data why, because this is, since I have implemented a file over here, so for this, form data will play a crucial role. And under the form data, everything will come. All the input field that I have given in the upload page, that will come over here, including the CSRF element. Okay, so I do not need to define a CSRF token separately over here, because it will come, everything will come inside the form data. Only I need to do is I need to pass the form data over here. So when this part over here, the system will come over here and it will go to the view. Inside the view, upload file will be invoked. How it will be invoked? Again, it will see this, follow the URL. So again, this URL means it will come over here, the ID status and URL. So from here, as you can see, it will match this URL endpoint and it will navigate to this file app, and over here again, it will get matched with this endpoint. And from here, when I go to the upload file, if I open this, as you can see, this is my overall uh, uh, function for upload. Okay, before that, I have written this context, one empty dictionary, another one is empty set. I have defined here globally so that these two dictionary and species, these two can be accessible to all the functions that I have implemented over here. Okay, now the request will come over here. So since it is a post method, and it will also get the file, and over here the file will be stored. So now file has my ID data file. As you can see, this file name is there, and I have implemented model class as well just to store the model file. So this is my file, this is my file part. So this is my overall model file. I have created this upload model, but it has no functionality right now, but I will be implementing this model when furthermore, which I haven't implemented yet. I have only created this model just to store the CSV file. That's all. Okay. So again, I have given a condition here that if file path, so if there is a file, then it will get created along with the file path and file name. And now over here, I have done the whole implementation using the pandas. So Panda has this data frame. So pd.csv file means it will read this, it will read this file path. Okay, pd.csv file name means it will read the, well, why this part has been done, because this is done that if I want to write the CSV file somewhere. Okay, so over here, so as you can see, this path has been generated. Why? Because I have implemented a write function over here. This is a file handle. Okay. And then what I did is read CSV file at a file name. And then this is a part where I have fetched the last column. Which column? This column. Okay. I have to upload it once again. This column, this species column, it will extract the species column by this function, by this attribute. It will take this column, and then I have written a loop over here so that since everywhere the species have three, but there are repetition, 50 species 50 times one species has been written, right? So what I did is that using the set, I have added all the species using the set. Why set? Because it will remove the duplicate names. Okay, so this will be stored in species, which is this one over here. And then again, I have used here to underscore HTML. What it's doing is it is converting this whole table in the form of whole tabular row and column in the form of table. And then I'm passing it to the JSON response, and then it's going from here to here and it's coming in the success button. And similarly, through this HTML function, I can see the data over here. So likewise, I did the second method as well, which is this one. This one will take all, this is working for the species, as you can see. So what I did here is that I have used this species in this part. So at first, when a user will go click this button, and the user will click this category button, the get request will come to the picture, and due to this get request, this page is coming along with this three details. Now again, the same thing. When I'm clicking the submit button, post request is coming to the picture. And from here, I am reading the CSV ID, CSV file, which is stored in the media. And then I'm over here, I'm checking that whether the species has this requested species name or not. If this is so, then it will transfer all the value to the front end. Now, how this is coming over here, if I go to this category.html, over here you can see I have used this Jinja for loop. So over here, what I did, due to that get request, I have transferred using this render function, and this context will contain this part in the form of objects, series of objects. And now this will come over here and this will get uploaded. So this is the reason, as you can see dynamically, all the species are getting stored over there, and when a user will click over there, um, the request will go, since over here, as you can see, ID species, so this will get invoked by this name. So as you can see, this is the species button. See, over here I have given species button, and now this part will be invoked. The same process will happen. Just the thing is, over here I have the user will get, the system will get this part from the post request, and then I have to convert it. I have to uh, use this using filter option. I have to check whether the species have this particular requested species name or not, and then the same process. And then I'm using the JSON response, and uh, from here I can see the value. If I click on the submit button, you can see 50 data has been shown. That is all. I hope you understood. This is a very mini project that I do, but I have planned to do further modifications. I have planned to use the model class more. So after I complete that, I will upload the further more as well. So up to then, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.